Hey, so before we watch this video, disclaimer. People have opinions. Can you believe it? Okay, so I'm making a video. Haven't done this in a while, actually. I'm just gonna, sit on my bed. This is easier. This is much easier. So, you've read the title, you know we're talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield. If Jaden's watching this, you don't know what I'm talking about. But thanks for clicking on a video. Thanks for the support. So we're just gonna be debunking theories. I don't care at this point. One, this is gonna get disliked. It's about Pokemon Sword and Shield. Why wouldn't it get disliked? Two, please, dear God, when you scroll down, I know for a fact if you're on mobile, if you scroll down, it'll have this little thing that says make sure to keep all comments respectful within our community guidelines. Please, please, just don't be commenting like, well, you can't do this because I have this clearly better, superior logic than you. Smartness 100, like, come on. Don't. If you know the points I'm getting at, just don't comment. I could probably disable comments, actually. I can do that. Wow. I'm not going to, but I can. Nice for future reference. So, one theory. They are reusing animations. Yeah, they are. However, they are also making brand new animations. Want to know how I know this? I was playing Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, 3DS game, and an Abomasnow on the Elite Four used the move Woodhammer. Then, the Pokemon Sword and Shield trailer had Grookey use the move Woodhammer. Those animations are completely different. They are not reusing every single animation. Please, please do not say that they are. And also, Pokemon may have some of the same animations. However, they also have new ones. So please don't just immediately judge an entire thing just because you see a few Pokemon reuse them. Two, they had made entirely new models. Now, people are going to say they did not, which makes sense because they've done a whole bunch of videos debunking them. Here's the thing, they did. So, you know how everyone says that they didn't because the models from the 3DS and Switch are the exact same? They didn't remake those models. Those are the same models. But for Dynamax, they made completely new models. Okay? Just saying, you can do your own research, but they did that. Instead of, just clicking the Photoshop tool and just enlarging it. But, whatever. Creatures Inc. can do whatever they want. Oh, what's that? I said Creatures Inc. cannot Game Freak? I wonder if it's because Game Freak isn't responsible for the Pokemon models. Creatures Inc. makes them, animates them, does whatever. Stop blaming Game Freak for the animations, please? Pretty please, with a cherry on top. And now, I guess this could be my last point. People who say that all the Pokemon should have at least a few more unique move animations because in Pokemon Stadium, Coliseum, Battle Revolution, and the Chinese knockoff game or whatever, they do. 1. Coliseum and Stadium was not made by Game Freak or Creatures Inc. And also, there was not 500 moves. There was like maybe 200. And also, there was not over 1,000 Pokemon. There was maybe, I think, 300. Maybe 400. I think that was Gen 3, so. Battle Revolution was not made by Game Freak. Same exact thing. Did not have the same amount of moves or Pokemon. Stop using that as any sort of logic of why Game Freak and Creatures Inc. should be able to do this. Because they have created new, high-quality animations. Looking at you, Distant Kingdom. Now that I've said his name, I can probably put it in the tags. And yeah, I'd like just like to say, he's used these theories which don't make sense. Yeah, they're reusing animations. Wow. I don't think it really matters in the whole context of the actual game. But thank you for pointing out something most people aren't even going to be paying attention to. So, just saying. Gosh, there was something else. The Chinese knockoff game does not have every single Pokemon. In fact, it's a very, very small pool of Pokemon. And yeah, I understand that Blastoise shoots water out of his cannons and Charizard's wire doesn't come up from the top right of his head. But that's not every single move with every single Pokemon. You realize that they have to have 1,000 forms of Pokemon. Technically not, because they have to minus the dex count, which, by the way, before we move on to this, they minus the dex count because they have to make new models for the Dynamax and Gigantamax. They can't fit I cannot speak in this video. They can't fit all those models in because of that. So boycott them all you want, but they literally can't fit in all the Pokemon. There's no possible way for them to put it into a Switch cartridge that is about this big. So, very small pool of Pokemon in the knockoff game, very, very small pool of moves. You cannot just say, oh, because this one game did it, therefore Pokemon has to do it. The budget for Sword and Shield is more around, I guess this is an updated game, so let's budget around 30 million. Some of you might be saying that's a lot. I'm just gonna say this, most big budget games have around a budget of 230 million. And Pokemon, the actual games, don't rake in a lot of money. Like, they rake in money, but, you know, not the $63 billion that merchandise does. They bring in about, I don't know, maybe 700 million? X and Y, which many people got just for the fact that it was the first 3D game, they raked in 640 million. That's really not a lot compared to Pokemon Go, that literally had an extremely less of a budget probably, who raked in 2 billion in 2 years. And it's just, stop expecting Game Freak to fix everything. They design Pokemon, they make some pretty great stories that everyone seems to love. Okay? Stop saying how every installment isn't as good as Heart Gold and Soul Silver. How every installment isn't gonna be as good as Black and White 2. Because they don't care. This is probably gonna be the best Pokemon game to date. It looks absolutely beautiful. Wow, and wow, there was one tree that didn't look good. It's as if they've already proven that the game footage isn't final. And there's actual evidence of it, so people who say that's impossible, no it's not, literally go through the trailers. So, it's all I have to say on the topic, really. I tried recording this once. I don't know, it was interesting. Actually, wait. Camera, why are you capping out at 10 minutes? Why don't I just do this? Okay, there we go. I'm back. I don't care about YouTube notifications. yeah, that's really it. Subscribe and like. Subscribe, actually. Like, please. This video's probably not gonna get any likes. Verlisify5 is on its way because, dear God, is he saying some of the stupidest stuff ever. And, dear Lord, isn't he just the stupidest person ever? Yeah, so. Bye. Buy Pokemon Sword and Shield. Because they're gonna be amazing, and stop complaining. Your reasons aren't as logical as you think. So, yeah. Bye.